more effort into giving them places to live and like, I know, money and stuff.
They kind of smell.
Get drugs and on the street and they smell and got big beards and stuff. And
yeah, I've worked with them at Blythewood Church, and I've done a lot of volunteer work with them, and you'd actually be surprised how greedy some of them are, and how some of them aren't really appreciative of the stuff we're giving them, and they don't really take it into consideration how much work we're putting into it.
I think they are necessarily scary. I think a lot of people fear them for no apparent reason and should be more caring to them, show them some more support.
I'm scared of them.
I feel like they could do something to not be homeless. Like, I feel like they're just kind of lazy and just chill. But there are other options for them.
Depends on the circumstances that made them homeless, because some of them couldn't help it, but other ones could probably help it, so it kind of depends on the homeless person.
there are some nice ones and some mean ones. I generally feel bad for them. Like right off the bat, if I see a dude like begging for money, I'm like, oh, that sucks. He's down on his luck.
I feel worse for the homeless dogs than the homeless people.
Normally when I see homeless people on the street, I feel bad for them because they're cold and I don't know, I kind of pity them normally.
I think they should probably get a job.
I try to stay away from them. I'll cross the street because I'm scared of them. I don't know, they're kind of intimidated.
On your years of being a police officer, have you found that Toronto's homeless community has been increasing or decreasing, and why?
Well, in the 12 years that I've been a police officer, I think I've seen the number of homeless go up and down. And that really depends on the season that it is, and also depending on what's happening in other cities around Canada. Many of our homeless, especially homeless youth, come from other parts of the country. So you'll find that many youth that are on the streets are either from the East Coast or from the West Coast, and they come to Ontario. In terms of the older homeless population, I think it's been pretty much steady, but I think the city has done a good job of trying to house the ones that do want to be housed. What you have seen is the homeless population in the downtown core remain pretty steady, but I think what we've seen in recent years is the homeless population in the suburbs of Toronto actually increase. So many times now you will see homeless people out in places that you've never seen them before, say in Scarborough or even in Etobicoke and North York.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
My emphasis here is on treating people as if they were guests in our homes. We want to be efficient and courteous so that they spend their time enjoying their meal, not waiting for it.
I think it's an amazing thing, the fact that, they funded themselves and that it's been going on for 12 years or something now. It's just incredible. They're going to go till they stop having demand, so pretty much forever.
Some of them seem lonely, others just ask you about your day, and they're quite pleasant, so it's nice.
Really an amazing program, and the people you see sort of week after week, and well, in some cases day after day, and you get to know them and who they are, and it puts a face to people, and also you get out of your own comfort zone, right? You get into another place, and I can't tell you how much I've really grown as a person from being here.
Hey Tay, what are you doing?
Scooping some cake.
Cool.
Use your hand.
So at the beginning of this documentary, I think the three of us were really, really nervous. We were breaking the Leaside bubble. I think that at the beginning of making the documentary, we might have had similar opinions to our classmates, kind of uninformed and not really knowing or having poor opinions of homeless people, but from actually throwing ourselves into it, I think we learned a lot and we've really come a long way, which is really beneficial, and I hope that our documentary has been able to open some people's eyes about the conditions of a lot of people in our city.
I'm really happy with what I've learned throughout this documentary, and it's definitely opened my eyes to what Toronto's homeless community is all about.